Well, hello and welcome to my blog for 2012. This is the first one. It's a little bit alarming really because it's already the end of February and a lot has happened to date. Now, for those of you who are part of our university community, and I expect that's going to be most of you, you'll be well aware that the students are back. Life has visited the campus again with so many people around, charmingly going to 8 o'clock lectures, and I know that the attendance of those lectures will probably drop off a little bit in a while, but there's a lot of people around, and they're around certainly from early in the day until late. So the normal processes of getting the university underway for the year have been and gone, even as we're still settling in. It's going to be a busy year. There's a lot happening on campus, on all of our campuses. Certainly in Townsville and Cairns there's a great deal of construction going on, and in parts we will look like a construction site for a little while, but all of this is to the betterment of our educational opportunities for our students and the opportunities for our staff in terms of the sorts of facilities that they have to inhabit and will have the opportunity to utilise. So we've got a new teaching and learning building going up in Townsville, we've got our new clinical practices building happening, a lot of work in the veterinary science precinct as well, and more besides. Up in Cairns, the Cairns Institute is starting to come out of the ground. We've got a new roadway, we've got the dental clinical building, the JCU dental area, and a new roadway which is going to ultimately link up with the new entrance there. We'll have the new lecture theatre as well, the extension to the Crowther Theatre underway. It's underway as well. So there's a lot happening there. Singapore too, of course. At the moment we're working across two campuses and we're almost out of room, and we're working very hard to ensure that we can find an appropriate place where we can expand and hopefully unify our operations in one site. So hopefully that's going to be something that will be realised before too long. So a lot happening, both people and place, and that's a terrific thing. I guess the big news for 2012 really does revolve around the Cairns campus. It is the 25th anniversary of the Cairns campus. So we started up there, JCU started up there in 1987 in funny little buildings and then associated with the TAFE, and moved on to its campus in 1996, where we are at Smithfield. And of course that campus is growing, and as I've just described, it continues to grow. Indeed, it's going extremely well in Cairns, and we're really delighted. I'm always delighted to be there and to witness firsthand how those matters are developing. Now, we did have a breakfast, a staff breakfast in Cairns on the 23rd of February. And the reason for that is because that was the day, that was the first day that students began studying at the Cairns campus of James Cook University. So we thought what we'd do is kick off the year on that occasion with that breakfast, and we had present a couple of the original staff, and we had a cake which we cut as well, and the two original staff who were there, Marjorie and Leslie, helped us out by cutting the cake, which was a terrific thing. We actually had quite a large number of people, I must say, who had been at the campus 15 years plus, who clustered around behind at the cutting of the cake, and Stephen Weller and I got to be there as well, which was terrific. I'm sure if you have a look on the website you'll be able to locate some pictures, some photos of that particular occasion. So that's the big news for this year, and there will be a focus on Cairns, and particularly there'll be a special week in August around Open Day for Cairns, when we'll be doing a great deal of activity with a real focus on that celebration. So I guess for the meantime, maybe that's enough for me to start off this blogging for the year with. I'll attempt to do this as often as I can when I feel like I've got something to say. Really the prime message for today was just to say welcome back for the 2012 academic year. I hope you've had a chance to have a bit of a rest and a break and have come back refreshed. I certainly have. It's going to be a terrific year for our university, and I'm very much looking forward to getting into it. I look forward to seeing you about as I visit all of our sites, and I will see you then. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.